right, everybody. Matt Hooper still here until they find an even taller host. I'm here with Jens Dinesen, the CEO of OnTime, and I'm going to lead this with a statement that we had submitted earlier, and I want you to either poke holes in it or tell me your feedback. Okay?
All right.
So Domino 10 means a long-awaited energy boost for the entire Domino ecosystem, including end users, business partners, and everybody else with critical business systems running on Domino.
Yeah, it's a little bit long-winding,
but
it's true though.
There you go. We have our answer. Okay, yeah. Done.
Are we rolling?
That's a wrap.
All right.
Good job. Let's get the beers back. But in all seriousness, it's true.
Yes.
Okay.
It is true, and it is like Domino 10 is a catalyst that we've been waiting for a good number of years now.
Okay.
To start a chain reaction throughout the ecosystem. That means bringing in new development stuff, releasing new versions for both IBM, for HCL, but definitely for the partners, so that new functionality can come to the customers.
Yep.
And they can then start making new requests to IBM and the business partner. That's how the ecosystem works.
Right.
But as we have had a very stable or stale situation for a number of years, nothing new has been happening, and this is really bringing new hope into the ecosystem.
A new hope, like Star Wars.
In many ways, yeah.
And so back and forth, the ecosystem has to continually feed itself. I love that. You talk about the markets you're sort of most prominent in, Germany, the US, and Japan.
Well, yeah.
Speak to me a bit about what you're doing in Japan.
Well, Japan is a fabulous market for us. We do group calendaring, and group calendaring is basically all about focusing on the team. So there's in Germany, it's more a focus on the team. In Japan, it's definitely always team focused, not so much focused on me, but focus on what the team is doing.
Sure.
So we've had a fabulous time there for the last 6-7 years, and working with a number of business partners and IBM, who are a major part of this. So I go there 3 times a year, basically to take part in business meetings, customer meetings, and we have just over, I think, 125 customers active in Japan for now for our group calendar.
And so you come into an event like this and you see all the enthusiasm and all the Team Yellow pride and all this Domino Forever in the launch. What does it mean to you? How are you feeling?
Well, I've been ramping up to this for a long time. I'm an IBM champion as well, and so I've been ramping up to actually get all of this unleashed for a long time. So it means a lot.
Yeah.
It means a stepping stone, basically, for me. Domino 10 is important. Domino 11 is even more important.
Okay.
So this shows the ecosystem, this shows the customers, it shows us as partners that it's worth investing in developing more solutions based on Domino, and that the future is actually Domino 11 and beyond that. And that's what I'm looking forward to take part in actually developing.
So for OnTime, speak to me about what this means for developing the most flexible, the most powerful group calendar. Like, I want to hear some product specifics, if that's all right.
All right, that's fair. So first of all, it means that there are specific things that's changed in Domino 10.
Okay.
They've added a team calendar,
which
we have added to our product. That means that the team calendar can now be a part of a group calendar. So the team calendar is basically for managing appointments and events for smaller teams. We've added it into a group calendar so we can see it for the organization. They've added overlay, the concept of overlay calendars. So if you're in a team calendar, you can use that as an overlay calendar. That means an opportunity for us to build that into our product. We've done that. It also means that there are a number of things coming that we can now start planning for, and talking to customers and receiving their feedback. Because what IBM is now doing, and HCL definitely as well, is that they're listening. They're listening to the market, they're listening to us, they're listening to customers.
To the ecosystem, they're their ear to the ecosystem.
If I write a mail to them, before it would be, we would consider that at some point. Now we can't make it this month, but we're likely to do it next month.
Right.
It's a completely different attitude.
Yeah, and I think there's some, what you talk about, they're giving you insight into the future. You're not really future-proofing, you're future-preparing, which is just as significant.
Yeah.
What about, so you were you were an IBM champion, you're part of this, you're helping to build this out. We talk about digital transformation a lot. That's a phrase that's sort of used all the time. And to the point where I worry that we need to actually transform the phrase digital transformation. It's just been overused.
Right.
What does it mean to you now, thinking about the enterprise, thinking about your enterprise, as a consequence of the events today?
Well, it means, Before it, basically, I was limited to developing. So the application we had developed before, we could keep them on our servers. We could transform them into web applications, but few companies were actually doing it because of the expense.
Yep.
Now we can take the same applications and we use them across platforms. We can use them on our desktop. We use them on our tablets, on our mobiles, and without doing anything. So the idea of digitalization and using it across all platforms can become true without the cost that was inherent before.
Which is significant, and which is why we're here.
It is significant.
Team Yellow,
Team
Domino
Yellow.
forever. I love it. Jens, thank you so much for being here.
You're
It was an
welcome.
absolute pleasure. This was a real blast. Thank you.